In today's Animal Answers, you're probably aware of the risks posed by warm weather by leaving pets in hot cars, but do you know that cold weather also poses serious threats to animals' health? This morning, Tiffany Burk from Bay Animal Hospital here to fill us in on how to navigate these colder temperatures, and you're here on the perfect day, by the way.
I sure am. It is so cold outside.
It is bitterly cold. So, talk about some of those risks, though, with pets during the winter season.
Yes, most definitely. It's often thought that the summer season brings the greatest risk of all, the heat, the humidity. Don't get me wrong, it does, but this cold season is just as dangerous. Frostbite, hypothermia, paw injuries, or freezing is just as dangerous to our indoor and outdoor dogs and cats, to our outdoor animal population. Even our livestock can suffer injuries. It's very important to note that even though the snow is beautiful, the snow and ice can be dangerous.
For too long, yeah. So
Yes.
with that said, what exactly is winter wellness, and what does that mean for your pet?
Wellness care is year-round. If you have a senior pet or they're encroaching their senior years, consider a biannual health exam. Call your veterinary office today so that they can get a nose-to-tail exam, range of motion with their joints to make sure that arthritis and their pain is in control. This cold weather is going to exacerbate or make worse their pain they're experiencing. Along with your annual wellness exam, make sure you know your limits and the temperature outside. Not only is the cold weather a danger, it's the wind chill, it's the wind, it's the ice. So if you're going outside with your pet, what are you doing with your pet? Are you doing a sporting event? If you have a dog that runs with you in the winter season, consider paw covers so that their paws don't get ice injuries. And when you bring them in from outside, lift over their paw. Remove those little snowballs or ice particles. Make sure there's no new lacerations or cuts there. And if you do notice an abrasion, call your veterinary office. Troublesome toxins are around each and every corner. Our garage can be dangerous. Antifreeze, ethylene glycol. If you're changing that in your vehicle and someone at a dealership is not, make sure you wipe up that, because dogs don't know the difference between antifreeze and a puddle.
And, back to animals who are outside, though.
Yes.
So what are some things you can do to mitigate and just make sure they're warm if they have to be outside? I know it's not always avoidable.
Yes, definitely. Make sure they have appropriate housing. So if you have an outdoor dog or outdoor kitty cat, make sure they have a shelter where they can get away from the wind, the cold, and the snow. You can put straw and hay in there, blankets. You do not want to put a heater in there because that can be a fire hazard or a burn risk. Make sure you change their water out multiple times a day, especially for dipping at freezing or below freezing, because the water will freeze.
They need fresh water.
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah. Anything else you want to touch on? I know you touched on this, but specifically senior pets in the winter season?
Yeah, senior pets. It's a huge passion of mine to take care of the senior population and our animals, cats and dogs. If you notice your pet's moving slow at home this time of year, arthritis is there. Studies are out there. If your pet's over 7 or 8 years of age, they have arthritis. They won't always cry or limp to show you they have arthritis. Call your veterinary office, schedule that biannual health exam, have your veterinary care team look at your pet, do the range of motion, and ask what type of pain management they offer at their practice, joint supplements, perhaps NSAIDs. It's a multimodal approach to our senior pet population in this cold weather season can exacerbate their pain.
Yeah, that's true. So many great things to keep in mind, and we got to make sure our animals are safe and taken care of. There's more information on your screen, but as always, thank you to Tiffany Burk with Bay Animal Hospital for answering our animal questions with our Animal Answers. Good to see you.
You too.